Coming up, survival grenade. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me. This video is going to be about the Paracord survival grenade, survival paracord grenade, however you want to call it, from the folks at survivalfrog.com. The folks at Survival Frog were kind enough to send me this so I could show it to you. So what I thought we'd do, this has got like 10 survival items in this handy little package that just you can clip on anywhere. So I thought we would just bust this thing open and see what's in there. Okay, so this is going to be a kind of a tabletop opening here, and then we'll see what's in here. If we can play with it, we will. I've never done this. I haven't opened it. I'm not familiar with it. We're going to kind of learn this together. It's going to be one of those fumble through it together videos. I've got some paper here that came with it that shows me what's in it. So without further ado, let's get to it. First of all, it comes with a carabiner. I don't think I need to tell you this is not for climbing. Okay, this is just a little cheap carabiner that is really handy though to hook stuff on, and you can use it to hook this paracord grenade anywhere. And if I'm looking at the end of it, I see that it's kind of got the two ends tucked underneath here like so, if you can see that. So I think if we just, they're tucked pretty good. We pull those out, we should be able to start unraveling this thing. And because it's got a little piece here that just kind of holds it all together. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, so we got a little package of stuff in there. We'll pull that out. And it's in a little hard plastic container, or at least a semi-hard plastic container. I don't know. It's all packed together pretty good. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Let's see how we get this thing apart. Okay, so you just find the end, open it up. My experience with these things is you got to take a little time to do it, and I don't want to waste your time unraveling the paracord. But okay, just to be sure, we're going to just measure this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we got about 7 feet of paracord. I think the website said 9, but we got 7. So anyway, 7 feet is pretty handy. If you split that up open, you can have somewhere in the neighborhood of about 60 something feet, right? Because there's 7 strands in there, 8 times 7. I'll say about 50 feet of total cordage when you spread that down. Plus you got the little 8-inch piece here. So we got some paracord, which is really good. We got a carabiner, which is good. Now let's open this thing up here. We got a little pack of all kinds of cool stuff in here. Let's see what we got. All right, so we got some cotton here. Pretty good right there. That's going to be some seriously good tinder, I bet you. We got like some fishing stuff in here. We got a ferro rod here. Little ferro rod. Oh, don't fall. Okay, so here we got, man, some cool stuff here. Looks like we have what is this? Aluminum foil. Let's see how much aluminum foil we have here. Let's unfold this up. Pretty good, actually. So we have, looks like it's about almost a foot square, about 10 by 11 or whatever of aluminum foil. That this is not super heavy duty aluminum foil, but it definitely could be used to construct yourself a some sort of cup. This is what I would do. Okay, we've got some fishing line here, snap swivel, a couple of sinkers, some more fishing lines. We got 2 patches of fishing line, 2 sinkers, 1 snap swivel, 2 little hooks, which I like the size of these hooks because you can catch a big fish with a little hook, but you're not going to catch a little fish with a big hook. Probably heard that before. And 2 little bobbers that are actually on wires, so they'll wire to the line. So pretty handy little fishing kit, really. And then you've got like an X-Acto knife blade, which is pretty sharp. You know, I'm not a big fan of these tiny blades, but that's about all you're going to get in that small of a kit, and it really is pretty handy. So don't forget the ferro steel. So first, let's take a piece of this cotton, because this is pretty cool. Try the ferro rod and see, make sure that it actually will start a fire. scrape this thing off, okay? There we go. It's kind of flash, but if you spread it apart, I think it'll burn even longer. So there's that. And now the other thing I wanted to show you is this is the aluminum foil. A real quick little box cup. Show you that it will in fact hold water, and you could in fact use this to purify water if you are really careful and don't burn the bottom of this, because it is pretty thin aluminum foil, but it's holding the water. You can see that, and you could purify water if you needed to. So altogether, I'd say it's a pretty handy little kit. Okay, so that's the survival paracord grenade from the folks at survivalfrog.com. Honestly, you know, if you've heard me say this before, anytime you got a little tiny survival kit like that, you're not going to have everything you need in it. I think you should always have a bigger knife with you, for example. But, you know, you've got fire covered. You've got a blade, it's, you know, for what it's worth, but you got fire covered there because you have a ferro rod and a little bit of a fire starter. You've got your water purification covered if you're very careful, because you got some aluminum foil, which is good. And you got, you know, some fishing line, which would be a good food source. Two fishing lines and two little fishing kits, which I like that. It kind of, you got ability to get two out there. So, and you got, you know, 7 feet of paracord, which will give you a pretty good bit of actual line if you break it down. So altogether, I mean, it's a pretty decent little kit, you know, and you just clip it on and forget it. It's what I like about it. It doesn't really take up any room. You hang it on your whatever with a little carabiner. So again, the folks at Survival Frog are running some specials this month, and they sent me several things. This is one of them. And the way it's working is they're saying for free, as long as you pay the postage, they'll send you one of these. It's $3.95 postage. You can spend that however you want. You know, whether you call it postage or call it payment, it doesn't matter. It's $3.95. You can get one of these. And they actually have some specials going. If you go, when you go through the link down, I'll put a link down there. You know, if you buy more, you get a better deal. For like $6.97, you can get 2 of them. And it goes on beyond that. I don't know all the details, but the bottom line is, for $4, a little under $4, you can get one of these things and clip it on your pack and you're good to go. And I think it's a pretty handy thing to have, to be honest with you. It's you know, is it the end all be all, everything you need to survive? Absolutely not. But again, you got fire and you got water, which are 2 important things, very important things for survival. So for $4, you clip it on and forget it. I said that already, didn't I? Okay, I'll quit rambling. That's the survival paracord grenade from the folks at survivalfrog.com. There'll be a link below. As always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. Thanks for subscribing, for clicking that thumbs up, for sharing it with your friends, for watching those ads, and for shopping on Amazon through the Survival on Purpose links. I really appreciate it. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. See you next time. Let's see if I can get this open without tearing stuff up. That'd be great. It's always good to not tear stuff up. For like $3.95, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that was the survival paracord grenade from the folks at survivalfrog.com. 3, 2, 1.